What if I told you the BMW M3 finally has a real problem on its hands, and it's Italian, louder, and brutally fast? This is the 2027 Alfa Romeo Giulia. It might be the M3 killer nobody saw coming. For years, the Alfa Romeo Giulia has been praised for its driving feel, but criticized for lagging behind in tech and consistency. For 2027, Alfa Romeo flips that narrative completely. This is not a mild update or cosmetic refresh. This is a full evolution built to challenge the very best performance sedans on American roads. Alfa is targeting icons like the BMW M3 competition, Mercedes-AMG C63, and Cadillac CT4-V Blackwing, and they're doing it with confidence. Let's start with performance, because that's where this car immediately changes the conversation. The 2027 Giulia is expected to run a next-generation twin-turbocharged V6, heavily revised for both power and efficiency. Paired with mild hybrid or performance-focused electrification, this setup delivers instant torque the moment you touch the throttle. Power output is projected to exceed 500 horsepower, putting it right in the heart of the M3's territory. 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in the low 3-second range, and quarter-mile times are expected to rival some full-blown supercars from just a decade ago. That power is delivered through a rapid shifting performance, automatic transmission tuned specifically for aggressive driving. Downshifts are instant, upshifts are violent in the best way, and manual paddle control feels precise and responsive. Rear-wheel drive remains the purist's choice, but Alfa Romeo is also offering a high-performance all-wheel drive system for US buyers who want maximum traction, better launches, and confidence in all weather conditions. This makes the Giulia just as capable on a track as it is on American highways, where the Giulia truly separates itself from the BMW M3's weight and balance. Alfa Romeo engineers have obsessed over keeping this car as light as possible in an era where vehicles are only getting heavier. Extensive use of aluminum, carbon fiber components, and advanced lightweight materials gives the Giulia an almost perfect weight distribution, and a car that feels eager to rotate through corners instead of fighting physics. You don't just drive this car, you feel connected to it. Steering feel is another major highlight. Ow! While many modern performance sedans rely heavily on electronic assistance, the Giulia's steering is tuned to deliver real feedback. You can feel the road surface, the tire grip, and the exact moment the car reaches its limits. Throttle response is immediate. Brake modulation is precise, and the chassis feels alive under pressure. This is the kind of driving experience enthusiasts crave, especially in a segment that's becoming increasingly digital and numb. Visually, the 2027 Giulia looks every bit as aggressive as it drives. Alfa Romeo retains its iconic triangular grille, but the surrounding design is sharper, wider, and more muscular. The front fascia features larger functional air intakes, improved cooling channels, and a lower, more planted stance. The hood is sculpted with performance lines that hint at the power underneath, while the widened fenders give the car a track-ready presence from the side. The Giulia's proportions are classic sports sedan long hood, short rear deck, and tight body lines. At the back, quad exhaust tips announce that this is no ordinary luxury sedan. An integrated rear diffuser and subtle aerodynamic elements are not just for looks. They improve high-speed stability and downforce. This car doesn't scream for attention, it commands it. Step inside, and you'll immediately notice how much Alfa Romeo has listened to feedback, especially from American buyers. The interior is now fully modern without losing its soul. A high-resolution digital instrument cluster puts performance data front and center, including boost levels, lap timers, and customizable driving modes. The central infotainment screen is larger, faster, and finally competitive, sporting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. Importantly, Alfa keeps physical buttons for essential driving functions. That means you're not digging through menus when you want to adjust suspension stiffness or switch drive modes. The cockpit is driver-focused, angled toward the person. Behind the wheel, and wrapped in premium materials like Alcantara, carbon fiber, and stitched leather, it feels sporty without being cheap, premium without being boring. The seats deserve special attention. Deeply bolstered and available with tray-oriented upgrades. They hold you firmly in place during aggressive cornering while remaining comfortable enough for long road trips. This balance between performance and practicality is what makes the Giulia such a strong daily driver. You get supercar-level excitement without sacrificing real-world usability. One of the Giulia's strongest unique selling points is something you can't fully capture on a spec sheet emotion. While the BMW M3 is undeniably fast and incredibly capable, it often feels clinical. The Alfa Romeo Giulia feels alive. Exhaust note is more dramatic. The steering talks back, and every drive feels special. It's not just about numbers, it's about how the car makes you feel behind the wheel. Alfa Romeo also introduces advanced driver assistance and performance systems designed to enhance, not interrupt, the driving experience. Adaptive suspension reacts in real time to road conditions and driving style. Performance traction control allows controlled wheel slip instead of cutting power aggressively, giving skilled drivers more freedom while still keeping things safe. This balance between control and excitement is where Alfa truly shines. For the US market, pricing is expected to come in slightly below the BMW M3 competition, which could make this car an incredible value. You're getting exotic Italian, styling, track-capable performance, and a driving experience that prioritizes passional without crossing into six-figure territory. That combination makes the 2027 Giulia one of the most compelling performance sedans on sale. So is it really a BMW M3 killer? On paper, it matches the performance numbers. In real-world driving, it delivers something many competitors struggle with: character. The 2027 Alfa Romeo Giulia isn't trying to be perfect or predictable. It's designed to be exciting, emotional, and unforgettable. If you're tired of safe, same-old performance sedans and want a car that makes every drive feel like an occasion, the new Giulia deserves a spot at the top of your list. If you found this breakdown useful and want more deep, honest car content like this, consider subscribing and staying tuned, because the performance sedan war is heating up and things are about to get very interesting.